Howdy folks, and welcome back to another episode of Toothless TV. Today we went ahead and ordered us a whole box of pretty much the most popular swim baits I could find online. Now, full disclosure, I really have no experience with swim baits. Soft plastic swim baits, a little bit. But in this box here, we got some of the most popular hard classic swim baits that you can get. We did go ahead and get them on shopcarls.com. I get a little discount from there, a little different than Tackle Warehouse. They don't have as much as Tackle Warehouse, but I do enjoy the discounts a little better. So anyway, let's get this box open and see what we got in here. So to start it off, went ahead and bought myself a new reel to go on my swim bait rod. I'm gonna use the same rod I use for my flipping stick, but I got braid on there and it's not a DC reel. I went ahead and bought myself another DC reel with a different gear ratio. I think it's 7.3 to 1, 7.2 to 1 gear ratio. That way I can just kind of average speed in those swim baits. Sometimes make them do a little erratic action if I need to. But I'm gonna throw that on my heavy duty flipping stick because some of these baits weigh quite a bit, so it's a little bit too much for my medium heavy worm rod. So we're just gonna go ahead and start it off here. We're gonna start off with the Mike Bucca bull shad right here. Mike Bucca bull shad. I went ahead and got this in just the general shad color. I didn't go anything too crazy. This is just a threadfin shad is what it's called. I think right now up in Arkansas with the spawning season, I think these shad are about this size, at least from what I've seen in the water. And hopefully from the reviews I've seen and everything that's going on, this bull shad's gonna be kind of our winner. I'm actually planning on throwing this one on my worm rod because it's quite a bit lighter. This one's only, half an ounce right there. So this will be fine on my worm rod, but for the big swim bait rod that I'm gonna use, we got two big boys right here. We got the Googan Squad Contender. This is their new swim bait collection that they came out with early last year. I've yet to throw them. I have really no experience with our swim baits. So this is gonna be a whole new thing. I went ahead and just got it in the classic bone color, and wow, that's pretty damn good quality right there. I'll be darned. Look at that, y'all. That is a good quality swim bait, it feels like right there. I wish you guys could feel it. It's like a rubberized, not even rubber. It's almost like a hard rubber texture on the outside. Definitely a softer tail, but I think this is gonna be real well there on the water. Give it quite a bit of action, and hopefully those spawning fish will just be pissed and get these off their beds. One thing I did see on Googan Squad, which I thought was really cool about their swim baits, is their 360 hooks. Check that out. So it has a spinning motion on there, and they'll spin all day long. So that way when these fish get on there and they're trying to throw your hooks out, they're not really gonna be able to because that spinning 360 will be able to keep the leverage in their lip. The last one that we got in here, the most expensive one that we got in here, is the classic bull shad. This bad boy on here, I got for a decent price off of Shop Carls being a member, but for you in the faint of heart, a little worried about losing your swim baits, you may want to start off with some of the cheaper ones. See if I can get this bad boy out of the package. All right, and yeah, there's definitely quite a bit more weight to this. This is definitely going to have to be thrown on a heavier rod. Definitely not a regular old worm rod. You're going to want to get your flipping stick out or a more specialized swim bait rod. But check that out. We got 1, 2, 3 joints in there. These things are supposed to have an amazing swimming action. See the difference? They do not have the 360 hooks, but this thing is known to have the amazing action. They're all hand painted, and they're the best for a reason. Right there, they got that feathered tail. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this sucker in the water, and we're gonna see how they do. Today, that's all we're gonna be throwing. I'm gonna throw all 3 of these bad boys, and we're gonna try to get something out there on the water. Y'all stay tuned. real quick, guys, if you enjoy this sort of content, please comment, like, and subscribe down below. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So I'd appreciate it if y'all drop me a comment, drop me a like, and drop me a subscribe. Anyway, y'all enjoy the rest of the video. Howdy folks, we're out on Beaver Lake today, and we're going to give these new swim baits a try and see how we can do with them. Now, full disclosure, I have pretty much zero experience with swim baits. It's always something that I've wanted to do. It's always something that I thought would be real cool. Because you see all these videos, these people catching these massive bass on these swim baits. And, you know, they always say, hey, you might not get a bunch of bites, but, you know, you'll get one real big bite. Well, a lot of times I'm gonna get one bite a day anyway, so I might as well be throwing something that gets me a big bite, right? So anyway, today, I already showed you all the baits earlier, but just to give you a quick recap, I already tied on. I got a little antsy because I saw some bass up shallow here in this creek earlier. Surprise, surprise, the wind's blowing just like normal, and I had to find myself a little creek that was the best coverage I could get. But anyway, I went ahead and tied on the Mike Buka, a little baby bull shad here, and I gave that a couple of whacks, a couple tosses out there, but no bites yet on it. But boy, does it look good in the water. For my swim bait rod, we're gonna throw these two lovely baits here. Then we're gonna throw this bad boy right here. This is the Mike Buka original bull shad. This one's the high dollar buddy right here. And I haven't even seen what it looks like in the water. It has not been wet yet. So we're both gonna witness this in the water together. And hopefully with this natural color, we'll be able to get us something, you know. And then to top it all off, we'll give this a throw too. The Guggen Squad swim bait that they came out with not too long ago, just in the bone color. Anyway guys, let's see what we can do some swim bait fishing. Alrighty guys, let's make something happen. Got ourselves the Mike Buka mini swim bait here. Got it on the go-to rod, and see if we can get something in this little cove here. Alrighty guys, so we fished that entire creek. I threw two of my swim baits. I still haven't thrown on the Guggen Squad one yet, but I feel like I'm gonna get it on the Mike Buka bull shad before the Guggen Squad one, because I mean, they look more realistic. I mean, they really do. More expensive swim baits, it should be better. I know that always don't mean it, but you know, it should. So anyway, we are gonna go back to the same spot we were at before. It's closer to the ramp. Alrighty guys, so we pulled a bit of an audible here. I was on my way back to the ramp and I noticed a creek that was wind blown, at least on the opposite side. So I was like, all right, it's probably pretty calm back in this creek. Let me just show y'all here how darn calm it is. Check this out. Look at how calm this water is. This is the calmest water that I've had since we've been out on the water today. So I'm pretty excited about it. I got 1, 2, little bit of 3. It's a small pocket, but I think we'll be all right. And to top it all off, we got a blue heron sitting right there on that point. So you just got to be fish out here. All right, y'all, I think we're in for something special. There we go. There we go. Oh, thank God. Finally. Don't you get off, buddy. Man, he swallowed that sucker. Oh, yeah. Ah! Damn. Good fish. Yeah, baby. First fish of the day on the shaky head. Woo! Alrighty, guys. So The swim bait wasn't quite doing what I needed it to do, but I threw out that new Shake My Head Z-Man shaky head. Look at what we got here. Not too bad. Got us a little 1 pound. Actually, I'd say it's probably about a 2 pounder, maybe 1.5, but nice largemouth. And man, he choked it. I mean, choked it. But we were able to get it out there. I'm gonna go right back in and see what we can do. Check out that tail. Look at that tail. Y'all see all that marks on there? That means they're getting ready to bed. So this mama right here gonna be plump up. We're gonna get her back in the water so she can have more fish. Check her out. Alrighty, darling. Thanks for playing. Got him. Oh yeah, man, that was cool. Got him. Oh yeah, man, that was cool. So we got number 2 on the shaky head, little 1 pound spotted bass. Now, I didn't really get this on video because my chest mount's not pointing downwards, but it was really cool because what I did was I was flipping at bushes with the shaky head, and then I was looking down at my graph and I saw 2 fish on the 2D. And I was like, all right, well, we're not going that fast. You know, we're barely moving. So I just threw my shaky head straight out in front of the boat, just like, you know, just like you were ice fishing or something. And I was just jigging it up and down and I was watching. Another fish is biting. And sure as hell enough, bit that shaky head and we got a little 1 pound spot. All right, guys, we're gonna get back out there. Yeah, we're getting something. Well, y'all, I think that's about gonna do it for the swim bait video. Granted, we didn't catch any fish on those swim baits. I tell you what, it is either the conditions that we have, or boy, it is just a lot more challenging than people make it out to be. But you know what? That's why I do this sort of thing. You know, I'm never claimed to be a pro, never claimed to really know what I'm talking about. You know, I'm just going out here and practicing basically and showing y'all what I do. You know, we did do good on the shaky head, and that was a new Z-Man plastic, new Z-Man shaky head jig head, and it was awesome. I mean, we caught those 2 fish better than all other 3 swim baits that I threw. But you know, that's why I do this thing so y'all can see. They look good in the water. I'll give them that, and I will say one thing too, they were a little difficult to swim. You really had to be in that straight line and really had to do it nice and slow, because if you went too slow, then it would sink. If you went too fast, then it would just be on top of the water. And if you were at an angle, it wouldn't swim straight. And when you're in an aluminum boat like this, which I'm sure most of you don't have an $80,000 fiberglass bass boat, you're getting blown around like crazy and you can't stay straight like that. It's real difficult. So swim baits, I mean, I'm definitely gonna go out and try them again, but ooh, you know, big thumbs down for me right now, at least for the hard swim baits. Maybe we'll practice some soft ones, go back to the hard swim baits maybe later on in the season. Guys, thank you so much for staying till the end of the video. If you like this content, please comment, like, and subscribe down below. That way YouTube will recommend my videos to everybody else. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Please help me achieve that goal and make it happen, all right? Until next time, y'all, Toothless TV, out. Toothless TV, baby. Yeah.